Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy that you're here. So for today, I have a weekly spread for Taurus for the week of September 6th through 12th regarding love. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch other videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you are interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's get started with the reading. Okay, so for the first card, which is this card at the bottom, this card is the overall energy of the reading. So this was the card that was at the bottom of the deck after I dealt out the first three cards, okay? And it is the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, I'm sorry. So with this card, it's saying that someone walked away from something, most likely from a relationship, or someone else walked away from you and abandoned you, okay? It can also mean that you're leaving a bad relationship, and that you're so tired of a relationship that you feel like leaving is the only option you have, which is to let it go, okay? Abandonment issues could be causing problems in your relationship. And then if you're single, it's possible that you may be feeling lonely or afraid to get into a new relationship because you may have trust or abandonment issues from the past with past relationships, or it could even be a parent who abandoned you, okay? So the clarification card for the Eight of Cups is the Four of Wands, okay? The Four of Wands is telling me that this is what you walked away from. It's possibly a marriage. It could have been a reunion with someone from the past, or something that was wish fulfillment for you at one point in your life, okay? So the next card is what is in the past or passing out of your life, and we have the Ten of Wands, okay? So this is saying that your relationship has become a burden. It's possible that you may feel taken for granted. You may be carrying the entire relationship while your partner does nothing. The fun and spontaneity of the relationship may have been replaced with duty and obligation. So, this relationship is starting to feel like a chore. Every day is feeling like an uphill battle. And then if you're single, the fun has disappeared from your love life. And this could be because you may have too much on your plate right now and not have enough room left on your plate for a relationship. And so the message is, if you want to have a relationship, you're going to have to make room for it in your life. Okay? So the clarification card for the Ten of Wands is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, if you hear me talk about in my other videos, I always talk about twos in tarot always mean you have a choice. So you're at a crossroads. So it means that you've come to a stalemate or a crossroads in your relationship. It's possible that there are arguments or lack of agreement in your relationship. And this card can also indicate a painful choice that needs to be made, but you're not choosing to make it at this time, and you're basically sitting on the fence. Okay? So this card is saying that you do need to make a decision. Okay? If you're single, there may be a choice between two partners, or you may not be telling someone that you're interested in them because, you have a fear of rejection. All right. So the second card is going to be where you are now. And the card is the Nine of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Wands, I call it the wounded warrior. So you and your partner may be having a rough time in your relationship. It's possible that you might feel like you need to just give up. But the message of this card is that you need to keep going because you're almost there. You're almost where you're trying to get. So in order to do that, you're going to have to gather up your strength and just push forward. Okay? It's possible that you or your partner or the both of you are dealing with past hurts from old relationships. And, this could be affecting your relationship. And then also, if you're single, it's possible that you might be hurting from an old relationship, and old wounds are stopping you from having a happy and healthy relationship. Okay? So I pulled the clarification card for this card, and it is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands talks about blessings from the universe. So whenever you see one in your tarot card spread, it's a blessing from the universe, because basically what it's doing is this Ace of Wands is saying that there's a potential for a fresh new start in your relationship. Okay? And then it's saying for the singles, if you're single and you like someone, you need to just go ahead and let them know. All right? Okay, so we're moving to the last card, which is the future or immediate future. And the card is the Hanged Man. It says the Hanging Man in this deck, but it's normally called the Hangman. Okay, so this card can talk about you being unhappy in a relationship. You might need to take a step back so you can reassess and see if this is a relationship that you want to save and that you want to stay in. It's a reminder that you can walk away from the relationship whenever you want, because you're the only person that's holding you in it. Okay, and if you're single, you need to release what no longer serves you. So for instance, if you are holding on to old feelings for an ex, you need to release that. If you're holding on to a specific way or a specific type of partner that you're looking for, you need to release that. And just any kind of like old patterns, old relationship patterns, any kind of negative anything about an old relationship, you need to release it. That's what this card is saying. Okay, so the clarification card for the Hanged Man is Judgment. Okay, Judgment can indicate that you and your partner are judging each other too harshly, and that there's a need for the two of you to stop blaming each other for mistakes. Okay, you need to forgive the mistakes and just move forward in the relationship if you really want to be in it. All right, and this card is telling you, Judgment is telling you that if you want to remain in this relationship, you've decided that it's worth saving, that it can be saved. It's telling you that it can be. Okay, and if you're single, avoid judging potential partners too hard. You need to get to know them first, and be careful how you come across to others, because first impressions are forever. Okay, before we end the reading, I have 3 oracle cards for you. Everyone else got 2, but 3 fell out for you. So the first one is give your relationship a chance, and it's saying work on your partnership. Okay, and that ties in with you thinking about possibly leaving the relationship. So this card is saying this relationship is worth saving, so you might want to go ahead and try to work on it. And then the second card is saying passion. It's saying allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. The passion goes with the Ace of Wands here, because Ace of Wands in a relationship talks about having a passionate relationship. And then the last card is retreat. It's saying it's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe for you and your partner to get back on the same page, maybe you need to take, some time together to go off somewhere, like, maybe a little mini thing. Maybe you could go to a hotel. I know it's kind of hard right now with what's going on. Or maybe you can stay locked up in your house or your apartment and have a weekend together without anybody else intruding, to see if you can try to get back on the same page. Okay? All right, Taurus. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. And I wish you a good day, night, or evening. And again, thank you for letting me read for you, and we out.